The game. Holy shit. Wasn't expecting this map. I don't know why I wasn't, but I just wasn't. But the game is kind of a hated map, not gonna lie. This map is pretty fucking hated. By survivors mostly, I think. I think this is more of a killer sided map. What's up, Fengmin? Fungmin, however you want to say her name. She went downstairs. The fuck? Oh shit. She's got sprint burst for sure. Yep. Gotta love that sprint burst, man. Gotta love it. Wow, nice. You can't blind Bubba, bitch. Get that bitch, LEATHERFACE, get that bitch! I tried to mind game her. Okay. God damn it! That was a fucking bad start. Shit. Could have totally had that. Fuck it, I'm just gonna M1 you. I don't care. Not going for the chainsaw right now. I can't waste too much time, and I want to get, like, apply pressure by bringing Thanatos stacks into the game. Nice. I'm pretty sure both of these Fengmins have flashlights as well, which is sweet. Is she in the locker? Why? Why go in the locker? But since I've had kind of an intense beginning, I haven't really had a chance to explain why I'm playing Bubba. And for most of you who keep up with this game, you'll know Bubba's getting reworked real soon, like next week, I think. I don't know. They already did the PTB for it and such, but they're gonna actually be releasing this stuff. Like, there's a guy on the gen over here. I gotta go hit him or something. Just make sure he's not on it. Real shit? I can use pop on that gen she was working on. But yeah. Bubba's getting reworked, so I said, fuck it, I'm gonna have me one more Bubba game that I can put on the channel before he gets buffed, reworked, whatever you call it. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Bubba, he definitely needed the rework. I'm happy to see him getting some love. I mean, a lot of people fucking hate Bubba in this game. Because they think he's just like, anyone who plays him just is a camper, a face camper. And yeah, he is definitely the best killer to camp with, that's for fucking sure. But he's not really like, you know, as bad of a killer people give him the reputation that he's got. I mean, come on, man, it's fucking Bubba, he's the GOAT. The dude is literally one of the most famous horror icons out there. Even predates Michael Myers, who Michael Myers, you know, came out in 1978, and Bubba was in 1974, so Bubba's actually, if you think about it, the first slasher killer, I guess. Decisive? Nope. But yeah, Bubba's, you know, he's awesome. But as for the context of the game, he's not really like that good of a killer, to be honest. I'm doing really well right now, but it's just like, these guys aren't really playing that well, to be honest. You shouldn't be healing your friend when your friend's gonna get the struggle phase. Like, come on. Nice. drop it. Oh, wow. Okay. She didn't drop it. I don't want to go in a tantrum, so I said fuck it. But yeah, I've also been watching all the Texas Chainsaw movies, and a lot of them are kind of bad after the first two, but like, although the remake was actually surprisingly good. The first one is obviously the best. The second one is like a dark comedy, which is fucking hilarious. And then, oh, nice, okay. Good job. And then, as for like the third one's kind of mediocre. The Next Generation, which is the fourth one, is fucking batshit crazy. Like, it's so bad it's good type of movie. It's just... It's just like, yeah, it's so ridiculous and like crazy. It's fucking great. In my opinion. The acting is terrible, but it's like, it's just so out there, and like, the characters are so fucking crazy. It's just, honestly, great to watch. And then the remake was the remake and the like prequel to the remake, which is called Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning. They're both good. Like, you gotta love Arlie Ermey as Sheriff Hoyt, like the guy who's in the drill instructor in Full Metal Jacket. He's just so fucking good in anything that he's in. He's awesome. But then the only problem with it, I guess, is Leatherface himself is like a giant stalker, silent badass like Michael Myers or Jason, whereas Bubba has always been kind of like a scared, like, just mentally deranged character. But Bubba is like sympathetic in a way, because he's just like, in the original film anyway, because you can see that he's like scared almost all the time. But he just like does what he does because his family kind of forces him into doing it. But it's like in the remake, he's just like a silent badass. Like, he acts like Jason or Michael, except with a chainsaw. He doesn't really make any noises unless he gets hurt. Whereas, like, you know, one of the classic Leatherface things is his, like, squealing, where he's like, you know, that's like classic to Leatherface. It's fucking great. Oh, mate, I didn't want to tunnel you, but you're here, so I have to. DS? Oh, wow, okay. Damn, surprisingly no fucking DS, man. What the fuck? But, yeah, it's like, you know, it's got some decent movies in it and some bad ones. Like, obviously the original will always be the best in, like, almost any franchise. I see you there, dude. I saw it. Like, why does she keep trying to do this? God damn, the Charge add-ons really are the best add-ons for Bubba. Holy shit, it's so good. But, yeah, I can't wait to see what they do with this rework. I mean, I've already seen gameplay of it, but I can't wait to play it myself. And then, as for the Billy thing, oh man, people are fucking pissed about what they did with Billy. Really pissed. I mean, they kind of went back on some of the shit they did. Like, they had a cooldown, and the cooldown, like, they kind of made it less strict, I guess you could say. But we'll see when it comes to the live game. But it's like, I've never really been a huge Billy main or player, to be honest. But I do think it's bullshit that they needed to nerf him, because it's like, dude, he's one of the only killers that's like pretty well balanced, and the whole community kind of agrees that he's pretty well balanced. Like, he's not OP or whatever. I mean, I don't think any killers are OP, but like, you know, he's not too powerful, and he's not like really weak like someone like the Legion or the Wraith. So he was actually in a good spot, but of course they needed to change him. It's like the devs just don't really understand sometimes like how to balance the game, but whatever, we'll see what happens with him. It's like I just don't really understand what the devs do sometimes. Damn. I'm not really getting many red rank players. Like, I've probably played like 4 or 5 killer games like today in the past like maybe an hour or two. And it's like every game I'm getting like 1 red rank, and then the rest are just like all like green or purple, or even like, you know, like rank 15 and shit. So it's like, the hell, man. I mean, it was still a decent game, but it's like, you know, I don't like being matched up with people who aren't really like that good. I'm not trying to act like I'm the best player ever, far from that, but I'm just saying, like, when a player is just really bad, it just seems unfair for someone who's been playing for as long as I have to go against them and just destroy them. It's just not fair, and it's probably not fun for that player. And it's like, I bet they would survive with friends, to be honest, because, you know, I don't think they would be matching up like this if they weren't. I think it would be like, if it was all solo queue, it would probably be mostly red ranks. But it's like, with survive with friends, you could just be any rank and, you know, go up against a red rank killer or like a baby killer or whatever. But yeah, just wanted to put this video out there just to show, you know. So I have a few Leatherface videos archived before Leatherface gets changed. Leatherface really isn't that good of a killer as it stands right now. He's really not. He's kind of just pretty weak. I'd say not the worst, far from the worst. The Legion is definitely the worst still, of course, because his power does like fucking nothing, basically, in a chase. So it's like, you know, he really needed the rework. This game that right now is not telling of like how it really is to play against good players. I feel like that's sometimes how people think in the Dead by Daylight community, is like, oh man, you got a 4K with Bubba, man, like, you know, that clearly means he's OP. No, it doesn't. You can get a 4K with any killer. It's just sometimes survivors simply play shitty, like they don't play well. I mean, it's just the simple truth of the game. And I'm not, I have my bad games as killer sometimes, or killer and survivor sometimes, and I don't, you know, act as if, you know, if I get fucking 4K'd against, I'm playing with my buddies and I go against a Legion and we get 4K'd, it's probably our fault, to be honest. It's probably because we played poorly. But yeah, this game itself is not telling of how Bubba is like right now, because obviously I got a 4K and Bubba really isn't that good. If I were to get 4 red rank players who all know what they're doing and they're a good team, it might have been way harder to get something like this to happen. But I've recorded a bunch of Bubba games. I'm just gonna upload this one because I don't feel like, you know, waiting around for hours to, you know, update or get a perfect video. But yeah, like I said, just wanted to get this video out there. So Bubba, you know, before Bubba comes out, I have another Bubba video on the channel to be like, hey look, here's Bubba, you know, before the mid-chapter patch, which is coming out next week. I'm not sure which number it is, like 3.5.0 or whatever, but yeah, I'm not sure which, you know, what that is, but I'll definitely make sure I figure it out before I upload this. But yeah, that's basically it. Bubba's getting reworked. I can't wait. I'll probably add or record a Billy video before he gets nerfed, and then put that out there before the mid-chapter patch, and then hopefully next week I can do videos of Bubba, the new Bubba, and the new Billy as well. And then after that, it'll just be like, you know, normal videos as per usual. I want to try to get more Survivor videos out there because I have a lot of killer videos on my channel. I want to have more Survivors videos, but if you guys watch this video and you guys get this far, tell me, would you guys want Survive with Friends videos, or would you guys just want solo queue videos? Me just, you know, solo queuing as Survivor and seeing what happens. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Y'all have a great day, and peace out.